Good morning, everyone. All the action movies, all the superhero movies, all the great epics of our time paint with very broad strokes. The protagonist in the action movie wins the day with one final battle. The superhero wins the day by destroying all the supervillains in one grand final epic scene. Frodo triumphantly conquers evil by casting the One Ring into the pit of Mount Doom. These stories, these movies, again, paint with very broad strokes. But our Lord in the gospel today reminds us that while the grand victories and the glorious battles won are good and necessary, they're only possible by taking care of the small things, the little things. The person who is trustworthy in very small matters is also trustworthy in great ones. St. Teresa of Lisieux talks not about grandiose ideas of saintliness, but rather of the little way, of doing little things with great love. Our Lord, so aware and so focused on the here and the now, on the present moment, before he leaves his tomb, takes his time and rolls up his burial cloth. Something so insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but so important in that moment. Our Lord also, upon calling Peter and the others to the shore after a long morning's work, knew very well that they'd be hungry, so he made breakfast for them. It's these small little actions done with great love that are so important for our Lord. It's these little things that demand our all, just as much as the big things. But the big things that we do, the grand actions, the great battles, are all built up of the small things, the little things in our lives. A saint is not made a saint overnight, but rather through the small daily attention to God's grace and movements in his life. My brothers and sisters, that is our task today, to pay attention to the small details, to be present in the here and now, and to move ever closer to our Lord, inch by inch, bit by bit, no matter how small the movement is towards him, to follow him to the end.